Hi, this is David from ACG again. I'm here to do another video for you on how to disconnect your Meraki device and return it back to ACG, and to reconnect your Audiocodes phone and your Dell Wise Thin client. This particular video is for those individuals that have two available network ports on your ISP modem. So when you go over to your ISP modem, you'll see that you may have one or two available ports left. We're already using one port today, and we're going to show you how to utilize that port. But this particular configuration is going to be to connect your Dell Wise Thin client back to your ISP modem if you have an available port. So first and foremost, I'd like for you to go ahead and shut down and power down your Dell Wise Thin client device. Once you've done that, then we can start moving through and connecting the power to your Audiocodes phone. Now, if your particular setup doesn't support power over Ethernet, then you probably have a power cord already connected. If you don't have a power cord connected to the back of your phone, then that you need to get your Audiocodes phone box out that was shipped to you originally and get the power adapter out of that so that you can connect it to the phone. Alright, let's start with disconnecting the Meraki device. So you'll see that we've got our network connections here, and we also have our power connection. First thing we want to do is remove the power connection from the Meraki device. Now we're going to go ahead and pull this power cable out, and it's going to have this big power cable adapter with it with the power block. So what I want you to do is go ahead and get that power cable, and there was a canvas bag that it was sent to. Go ahead and stick that power cable back in that canvas bag and prepare to ship that back to us, or send it back when you, however you're going to bring it back. So we'll set that off to the side. Again, you're going to, after we get everything disconnected, coil this cable and this power block up and put it in the bottom of the Meraki box, and then put the Meraki device back in there and prepare it for return. Okay, let's talk about the network connections here. So I've got mine color-coded. My blue cable is coming from my ISP modem today and plugged into my internet port on the Meraki device. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect that particular connection first, and just set that off to the side for a second. My second connection that I've got is my black network cable here, and that's going to be plugged into the bottom of the Audiocodes phone. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to disconnect that from the Audiocodes phone, and I'm going to get my blue network connection that's coming from my ISP modem, and I'm going to plug it right back into the same port that I had the black cable plugged into. Now, for those of you that didn't have the power cable, that power cable simply plugs in here on the far left-hand side of the phone. It's got that little barrel connector. Just go ahead and seat that in there and plug it into the wall, and then the phone should begin to boot up for you again. So leave that there. You can now disconnect your cable that was connected to your phone, and you can just coil that back up and prepare to send that back to us as well. Alright, so the last connection that we have on the Meraki device is my gray network cable, which is coming from my Dell Wise Thin client. So I'm now going to remove that cable, and I'm going to take this cable, depending on the length of this cable, and I'm going to go ahead and plug this into the second port on my ISP modem, and plug that in like such. Okay, now that I've got that connected, my phone should now be lighting up and connecting, and now I should be able to go ahead and power on my Dell Wise Thin client and resume operations. Now, if you're having any problems with getting this connected, or it's not coming up for you for some reason, please contact the help desk. That number is 1-800-226-3300. And again, that's 1-800-226-3300. Okay, that's how you're going to get everything set up for you. Again, good luck, and please don't forget to package everything up and prepare to return that. Your supervisor will be communicating out to you along with some additional information on how to return the device back to the office. Okay, thanks. Have a great day.